Hey everyone, it's Melissa. Can't believe already in the third learning interaction. That's just crazy. This semester has gone by so fast. So just jumping right into it on week 6. So my way I did this was pick questions and then expound on them. So what's the purpose of a program evaluation? And so from the reading, it says evaluation is a systematic gathering of information that can be used to inform good decisions. It is so much more than pre-tests and tests, numbers, and charts. So I really like this information because I feel that like program evaluations help you make a good decision. And the point of them, it's a huge tool. It's such an important tool. And at first when we got the assignment, I was like, oh, do we really have to do this? And then I really made myself change like the way I was thinking, because program evaluations, they offer so much more. They offer to have better classes, to have a better workshop, to like really get what someone needs. So, at BYUI, we always get the evaluations at the end of the semester, and I'm grateful for those because that means I'm helping future students and I'm helping those teachers improve so that they like get to the most audience they can. And so I just think they're so vital and they're so important, and we shouldn't take them for granted. So the next one is, what are some basic things that about your family life education program you would like to know in order to improve the program's effectiveness? What questions would you need to have answered in order to improve the program? So I had a religion professor who always said that if you're having a hard time being excited about what we're talking about, or if we are just not seeing how it pertains to us, then let him know and he will try to fix his style of teaching. This meant so much to me because he was worried about what I was learning and he wanted us to get something out of it. And if it wasn't coming across what he thought it would, he wanted to change it. And that was just such a humbling thing for him to do. And it's really stuck to me. And so that's what I want to know. I want to know, if is my teaching helping someone? Is it what I'm doing coming across to them where they can learn? And I also want to know, does the workshop make you want to change or work harder? I mean, I don't want to go through a whole 2-hour workshop, well, 4 hours total, and then have them not get anything out of it. That would be so sad. So are they getting anything? The next one, what would you like to learn about more? I think that just helps me with future workshops to know what can I do for them? What future things can we talk about? And the last question for week 6 I chose was, in a nutshell, what is your plan for assessing your FLE program? So our plan is to make a questionnaire and to have every person fill out after each block. So we just thought the questionnaire is a simple way to do it. I think that any feedback's great, but this way it's anonymous. They don't have to do it out loud. They can be truly honest, which to me is the best thing. So week 7, the questions I chose were, how does the FLE code of ethics strengthen your practice and the relationship with those whom you teach? So it gives me guidelines. I love that. I'm able to honor what I have signed to do. I know exactly what I'm expected of, and I hope I go beyond that, but that's what I'm expected of. I know what's inappropriate and appropriate. Sometimes in this major, like it's really hard to know what's those lines or those gray areas, and I feel like the code of ethics really helps with that. And I just understand the overall goal in protecting the family, and that's great. That's such a great tool. So the next question for that is, what specific principle captured your attention? Why? Well, I had 2 that captured my attention. Just this time I read it. I've read it many times, and so this time I like the one that said, I will include parents, other family members, and as partners in problem solving and decision making related to program design and implementation. So this caught my eye because I've learned so much in this major. I've learned more than I could have ever imagined, and I just want to share it with everyone, and I just want to tell everyone what to do because I think I know everything, and I know that's not how we are supposed to do it. We need to have the parents and the family put their say into what we're teaching them, because if they create themselves, there's more chance that they're going to follow it. So that's good. That's going to be a challenge for me, but that one just really caught my eye. And the other one was, I will be knowledgeable about community resources and make and accept informed, appropriate referrals. So this stuck out to me because in this major, there's not a lot I can do. I can do a lot. I mean, we can do a lot. But once it comes to a step where, like, let's say someone's getting abused, like, I need to reach out to community resources. I need to know the people who are going to help me in those situations. I can't counsel with my bachelor's degree, but who can I refer them to that will that I would trust for them to counsel. And I mean, just to know the community is so huge. And in my community class, we did learn that a lot. So week 8, why is it so important that whatever our training is, we understand our limits and boundaries when working with families? So one is that I think it's common sense in the way that we should always know what our limits and boundaries are, and no matter what we do, especially in a career. And the next one is learning from family theories class, that every theory has its limitations, and so does every person. There's always someone, there's always so much someone can give before it's too much. So like you can't help others if you don't if you don't help yourself. I think it's important that we realize that we shouldn't sacrifice our family needs for our clients. You know, like what's your limitations? What's safe? What's smart? So the next question was, does the Myers-Wall article help you see why it's so important as an FLE to not slide into the role of counselor therapist? Explain your thoughts. So this article did help me see why it's so important not to counsel others. One main reason is that I simply do not have the education. I don't think personally for me to counsel someone or to become a therapist to someone would do them any good, because I don't have the education to do that. And I know this seems like maybe a minor thing about it, but I don't have the training to help them. But I need to focus on the training I do have. Another one is that my degree in a lot of ways means to facilitate for families. I want them to succeed on their own, and that means I do not counsel them to what to say. I do not tell them everything that they should do. I work with them. I help them. So personal thoughts. The reading is so interesting. At times it makes me feel so nervous in this field because I feel so inadequate, but at the same time it brings so much comfort, because one of the biggest things that we keep learning is that one of the best qualities you can have is to care for people and care for families, and I truly have that. And so I'm grateful to be putting these qualities into my workshop, and I'm excited to finally present this first half this week. I'm so excited, and it's just been so great to reading these. And I was really worried about these learning interactions at first, but now they've become such an insight for me, and I've been so grateful for them. So that's all for this one.